Hi, ladies, and welcome to our next session of the Women in Business Thrive Virtual Summit. I am really excited to introduce Susie. Hi, Susie, how are you?
Hi, Amanda. Hi, ladies. Hope you're well today. Thank you so much for having me. So excited.
I'm I'm excited to have you here. Susie, I want to just hand it over to you, and I'd love for you to introduce yourself to our audience today.
Okay. Hi, everyone. So, my name's Susie Mosley Payne. I am a business transformation specialist and also a coach. And my area of expertise is to help entrepreneurs, coaches, consultants, and small businesses to take their business from where it is today to achieving their goals and their dreams and basically up leveling to a greater level of success. So, I also work with corporate clients as well, but we'll not delve into that. I'm a corporate business consultant as well. Um, but my passion really is to help other entrepreneurs and, like I say, small business owners really to achieve their dreams in business and go after their goals and help them put transformational plans and roadmaps in place so that they can take really focused and fast action to get them there as quickly as possible.
Amazing. I am really excited about your talk because I know you have some practical tools and strategies of how to really transform and, possibly pivot our businesses during this time and to also continue to succeed and thrive. So what do we have prepared for today's talk, Susie?
Yes, okay. So really, I wanted to do this more of a mini training. I mean, we don't have long, but what I'd like to do is help you in your businesses to not only survive during COVID-19, because let's be honest, it's not a great time for us small business owners. Everybody's suffering in one way or another. If you're a physical business, your sales might have stopped altogether. Even if you're a coach or consultant, you've probably found that clients are cancelling on you. Your ideal clients probably not buying as much as what they normally do. So what can we do as business owners to really respond positively to what's happening out there in the economy? Because we can't control what's happening out there, but what we can control is how we respond to it. And our natural reaction, and I'll talk about this from experience. So when this first happened, I sat there in complete overwhelm, very stressed, sleepless nights, worrying about how long this is going to go on for and what the financial impact is going to be and the impact on my business. And what I did was basically took a step back and said to myself, what would you say to your clients? So that's what I want to share with you. And I've implemented this in my own business. So there's three things really and the first one is, what quick steps can you take today to pivot your business model if you need to? And I'll just caveat to say that you might not need to pivot. It might not be appropriate. What you've got today may be fine. So the first one is making some quick changes to pivot if you need to. Number two is very much about taking this time to take a step back and really bolster your business foundations so that when we come out of this, you've got a much, much stronger business model. And I'll go into it in a little bit more detail, but basically business foundations are everything from your ideal client, your products and service offering, your pricing structure, how you market yourself, and the niche that you operate within. So it's a really good time to take a step back and look at if there's anything you can do to strengthen those areas. And also taking a look again at your business vision and your goals. And while at the moment your big dreams may feel like they're on hold, they don't need to be. What I want us to do in this training is break it down so we're looking a little bit more short term, and that you can get back on the path to feeling like you can achieve those big dreams. We don't want to put them on hold. We still want to go for them, but it's just a way of finding how we do that during this very difficult time. And then number three is how you can use your strategies to give you that transformational roadmap that, like Ramonda, like you've just said, not only so your business survives in the short term, but we want you to continue to thrive as well. So they're the three things that I want to just delve into really quickly. Is that
Thank you.
okay?
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, what we are currently faced is an unprecedented times that we all facing right now. And one way or the other, we all having to rethink our businesses right now. We all either have to restructure, pivot, change or think about how we actually serving our customers right now, because business is not as usual. We can't pretend it is, and it certainly isn't. So I just want to encourage the ladies joining us on today's call right now to want to introduce yourselves. I'd love to find out who we have here right now on this call. What kind of businesses do you have? Introduce yourself. Let us know that you're here. And what I also want to find out is, you know, how are you currently, working with your business? Are you having to pivot? Are you struggling right now, or you know, do you need some guidance in this area? So Susie, over to you. Let's dive in.
Okay. So the whole goal of this is to get you out of overwhelm and get you feeling like you're in control of the action steps that you take every day. So let's delve into number one, which is pivoting your business model quickly so that you can take that focused action every day. So what I would say is really think about whether it's appropriate for your business to pivot. You'll see out there in the online space, everybody seems to be pivoting their business models. Don't just follow suit because you think that it's the thing that you need to do. What I would do is think about what is your ideal client willing and able to still purchase from you. Do you offer a service that is still a necessity, or do you offer something that is more of a luxury? Because your ideal client's buying habits have probably changed quite significantly during this time, and we don't know how long it's going to be until things go back to normal.
No.
But I think it's about really taking a positive in that. I think it's for us as entrepreneurs, it's kind of like it's time to pull our big girl pants on and go for it and take control of our own situation. And I think if you can really take a step back and have a think about, if you're offline with your business, are there elements you can take online? If your business has got multiple income streams, and hopefully you have a look at the ones which are going to perform well in this current climate and the ones that are going to perform not so well, and then maybe stand up and stand down your focus on each of them. So that's where you could pivot. Rather than completely overhauling your business model, look at those income streams and think, okay, so which ones can I really focus on to keep helping my clients, and always, service first every single time. But what ones can you stand up and really focus on that are going to keep bringing the revenue in for you and keep your business surviving and hopefully thriving during this time? So that's one thing I would definitely say. Your income streams, you can have a look at those. Take a step back and have a look at your ideal client and their wants and their needs and what they're still able and willing to pay for. Have a think about it from your own perspective as well. And I'll use an example. So I absolutely love purchasing from the online store, Silk Thread. I absolutely love their dresses. I buy at least one or two a month. But during Corona, my buying habits have changed and I've halted all purchases. So they need to, for me to still buy from them, they need to market very differently to me. If they show me, the going out dresses, I'm not going to purchase those because I'm not going anywhere at the moment. But if they marketed something else to me, like loungewear, for example, then my buying habits, may change and I may, still purchase from them. So it's that kind of thing. You've got to think about it from your ideal client's perspective and what they're needing right now, what help they need, what products and services they need, and how you can then be the facilitator of providing that solution or that transformation. And it's it's no different to what you do in your business normally, but you're just looking at it from a slightly different perspective. So I'm just going to grab my notes here. So I would definitely also look at your offer. So if you've got different pricing structures, and you'll hear about things called product staircase, value ladder, whatever you want to call it, if you've got a tiered service or product offering, then look at how you can make that more accessible to people. So maybe you need to offer reduced prices on some of the things that you really want to push and sell during this time. Maybe also you could offer, if you've got a membership or something that is a monthly retainer, maybe you could look at offering a free trial or free introductions. But it's about making your service or your product much more accessible in these times, because people's disposable incomes are not, they're not as high as what they normally would be, or their buying habits are different now. If also you're in a place where you feel like your business really, you can't sell anything, and you feel like all is lost, there's no point trying to sell your products and services, then what I would say is use this opportunity to really bolster those business foundations, which we'll go into in a minute, and enable yourself to move forward with a much stronger business model. And also take time to really nurture your audience now. Even if you can't sell anything to them, you can give them so much value, so much inspiration, so much help and support. Nurture and build those relationships, because when we come out of this, it's going to set you up for so much more success in the longer term. Relationships with your ideal clients are so important.
So I totally agree. I think what we do right now is so important, and how we communicate, how we can inspire our audience, and the value that we can provide, because I'm sure many of you have some free resources, some kind of value, do your lives, it's what you do right now that is going to matter hugely when we come out of this. So I resonate.
Exactly. Step up, be a leader, be confident in your ability. And if you can't sell to those clients, build those relationships, give that value, give that inspiration. It's going to help you so much in the long term. So let me delve into number 2. So number 2 is about really bolstering those business foundations. Now, your business foundations are absolutely fundamental. It's like if you were building a house, if you hadn't got firm foundations, you're building your house from an unstable base, it's just going to crumble into a heap at some point. The same with your business. If you want to scale, and you want to scale quickly, your business foundations are so important. So what I would always start with is your business vision, and having a clear vision for your business. I like to look at this in terms of a transformational vision. So when I work with my clients, I always say to them, right, think where you are today and where you want to be at a point in the future. Now, if at a point in the future, say 12 months, which would be a normal time period, I like to call that my 12-month transformation. So I always encourage my clients to say, right, at the end of those 12 months, what does your business look like? How does it look? How does it feel? What are you offering? What's your mission behind it? And then what I would do is I would take that big vision and I would break it down into much smaller chunks. So I would say, in a normal situation, 90 days is a great time period to make some changes within your business. But in these unprecedented times, maybe you want to think a bit shorter term and think with a month in mind. So if you're feeling like, if you're feeling totally overwhelmed and all is lost for your business, just focus on that month milestone and think, right, by the end of that month, what does my business look like? What's the vision for my business? And what are my goals that I need to achieve to actually achieve that vision? And then you can break those goals down into tangible action steps that you can take. And before you know it, you're out of that overwhelm and you're taking those really positive focused steps every day to keep you moving forward like you would in a normal situation. And and really dig deep into your business mission, which I also say is your why, because really that is your North Star. That is what's going to keep you on course to achieving your vision and achieving your goals. And if you can really dig deep into that and hook onto it, it will keep you going, you know, at the toughest of times, which is where we are right now.
Yeah.
So
So powerful. I love just your approach to, you know, and just serving your clients and just staying positive. I think it's what we really could deal with right now.
I just think it, if we try and focus on what we can control, we
Yeah.
can make some positive steps every
Yeah.
day.
And with the,
Um,
as you said, with the current uncertainty, there's only so far we can plan ahead right now. But what we can do
exactly,
is just what we able to focus on right now. That's so, so powerful.
exactly. Um, so in terms of your business foundations, what I would say is the idea is take a step back and just reassess your business foundations, which underpin your business model. And the ones that I would really look at is your niche. So is your niche specific enough? Are you coming at your niche from a place of confidence? Is it your area of expertise? Is there any development you need to do to really be the expert in your field, or are you already there? Now, I would hope that you are already there because you've picked that niche. But really have a think about the niche that you're in and if there's an opportunity to go deeper with it, because more specialization, the better. So I'll give an example of that. So when I first started my online business, I started out as a business coach, general business coach, saying that I could help any size business start and scale. Now, that's fantastic, but what does that mean? So I really drilled into, and it was a process, it wasn't overnight. I really drilled into what is my core area of expertise, and it's business transformation. And what I'm really, really good at is looking at what is not working in a business and helping the client pinpoint that and then map out that transformational journey to get them from where they are today to where they want to be at a point in the future. Now, that message was not coming across at all when I was saying I was a business coach. So now I don't say I'm a business coach. That's why I call myself a transformation specialist. And then my branding is all centered around that. So that's an example how my niche has evolved. I would really encourage you to do the same, because your unique selling point, it's going to be very hard to find one if you've got a very broad brush business. So take opportunity to just have a look at that niche, and if you can delve deeper into that at all. Also review your ideal client. So take some time to think about not the specifics necessarily of who that ideal client is, but more what their pain points are. And a lot of trainings around that I see around ideal client are, you know, where are they in the world? Are they male? Are they female? You know, what are their interests? It's all that generic stuff, but I come at it from a slightly different perspective. And I come at it from not just what are their pain points, but also what are their compensating behaviors that they're doing right now, which means that they're actually okay and they don't need what you're offering and they're just getting by. You know, they've put workarounds in place, which means that it's going to be quite hard to get them to buy your product or service. So what you need to do is find what those compensating behaviors are and address how you're going to work your way around them, and also what blockers to purchase they have in place. So is it money? Is it, you know, is it time? What are the things that are going to actually stop them purchasing and needing your product or service? So you can have a look at that. I would also take opportunity to look at your pricing structure and your value ladder or your product staircase. And maybe, you know, you could pad out a couple more products and services that allow you to go in at either the lower end or even the high end ticket offers, because not everybody wants the low end and not everybody can afford the high end. So having a breadth of offers on the table, because you can always go in low and work someone up your value ladder, Or likewise, if you make a high ticket offer to somebody and they say no, then you can work them back down with a downsell. And having that is really powerful and can often mean that you're not going to lose the client. You've got a way of actually converting the sale rather than it being a flat no for you.
Yeah.
So that's another thing that I would say. And then look at your branding and just make sure that everything is in alignment. So I would just look at your business foundations while you've got this time, and just look at really if there's anything you can do to strengthen them, greater position yourself as an expert, delve into your unique selling point so that when you market again and you're visible in front of your ideal client, you're really positioning yourself as that credible expert in your niche. That's really important. Okay, how are we doing for time, Amanda?
We are doing great. So ladies, let us know if you're having any specific questions right now, if there is something that you'd like Susie to touch on in particularly. So I would really love to see any questions coming in now. But yeah, we're still good for another 10
Oh, good.
minutes or so.
Okay, fab.
Yeah.
So the third one then, and this is my favourite, so strategy. So how to use your strategies to actually be your roadmap for your success. So how to use your strategies that take you on that transformational journey and get you from where you are today to where you want to be at a point in the future. So 3 key strategies that I just want to touch on. The first one is your marketing strategy, which for me is all about getting you out there, visible in front of your ideal client. We don't want vanity metrics. We don't want the numbers. We're not, numbers are fine as long as it's your ideal client. We want to make sure that we're being visible in front of the right people. And then when you're visible, how you're actually going to nurture those individuals so that they like, know, and trust you. I'm sure you've heard that said to death, but it's so true. People buy from people. So how are you going to get your ideal client to like, know, and trust you? And also, really importantly, see you as a credible expert in your niche. And then the real trick is you've got to keep visible in front of them, keep nurturing that relationship, and keep building that relationship with them over time. And at an appropriate point in time, you've got to find a way as part of your marketing to sales strategy from converting them from being a follower to being a lead into your business. And then your sales strategy, where that really kicks in, is once you've positioned yourself as a credible expert, you've built your audience, you've nurtured your audience through giving them amazing value, then your sales strategy really needs to look at how you're going to convert those individuals to actually be paying clients into your business, whether it's buying a product from you or buying a service offering from you, either or. So that's where your sales strategy really comes in. And then your customer experience strategy is the third one, which is very much about once you've converted them to being a client, how are you going to retain them for the longest time possible? Making sure that you make their life as easy as possible. You deliver on your promise of your product and service. So whatever solution you said you were going to offer, you need to make sure that you deliver on that promise. It might sound really obvious, but it's so important. And then when they've finished working with you or they've consumed your product, if you're a product-based business, how are you then going to retain them and keep them as a client in your business? Because many business coaches will tell you that retaining a client is much easier than getting new ones all the time. So you're doing yourself and your clients a disservice if you're not able to keep offering to them, because they'll want to work with you. If you've given them amazing transformation and amazing value, then they're going to want to stay working with you. So your job as part of your customer experience strategy is how you're going to keep them. You could roll them into a retainer program or a membership or something like that. Now, In terms of your marketing strategy, what I use something called a marketing framework, and this is what I teach my clients. And it's where the marketing and the sales strategy really come together. And basically, all it is it's different for every single business. And I always help my clients map one out specific to theirs. But basically, it's about how you're going to funnel people through from not knowing who you are. And if you imagine a funnel at the top, you've got all the people who don't know who you are sat at the top of the funnel. Your job is to filter them down. So when they get to the bottom of that funnel, they are a paying client. So your job as part of that marketing framework and your sales and your marketing strategy is about how you're going to get them, first of all, into your network so that you can get them as a follower on your social media, get them on your email list, whatever your chosen method is. And if you're an offline business, maybe it's in-person networking. That might be another way that you want to go. But what you need to do to generate sales is to push them through the funnel. So you do that by giving them value and making offers to them. And that's where your sales and marketing strategy really kick in. Your value that you give is all about positioning. It's like know and trust factor. And you just keep pushing them down the funnel. And then eventually you get them to a point where they're on a sales call or you've made an offer to them and then they purchase. So that is how you use your strategies as your roadmaps for achievement of your goals. I'm just going to pause there. Have we got any questions?
Fantastic. I love how practical your advice is, and being able to literally lift it up and implement it right now. And ladies, there is so much value in this session. So I hope you've been taking notes. While we're still here for another 5 minutes, I just want to ask you, if you have any questions, let us know right now. If there is anything specific that you need addressing in your business, let us know while we're here. I'm excited because I know, all of these things really, really do work. All these strategies in terms of nurturing your audience and giving value and putting in systems. And this is the ideal time to really work on your business. I want to ask you, what would be your top tip right now for ladies to do? So after they come off this session right now, what would you say the first thing that they should be focusing on right now?
I would say the goals. I would definitely start there. So the vision and the goals. I think if you've got a clear short-term vision for your business, and I would work on a month, like I said earlier, if you've got a really clear short-term vision, you can almost break that down into really tangible action steps. And that's what's going to get you out of overwhelm. And also, that's what's going to stop you procrastinating. It's going to help you take really focused action every single day. And if some days you feel like you can't take massive action and you can only take tiny action, because we're all having really low days and we're having really positive days as part of this lockdown, I would just give yourself a little bit of grace, and just, if you need to take a break, but use those goals and that vision to help you map out your action steps so that you can keep moving forward. Even if it's tiny action that you're taking, it's still going to accumulate into big results down the line.
Brilliant. Yes, I think goals is the way to go, looking at that and just seeing what are the practical things you need to take in terms of action right now. And Danielle was saying earlier, roadmaps are so important. And this is great information, Susan. Who else do we have here? Rashana also echoes great information about the goals and ways to take action right now. So ladies, I want to ask you, what is the first thing that you're going to do in your business right now to make sure that you succeed through this time and your business continues to thrive as well? So let us know in the comments right now. And Susan, I just want to find out, sorry, Susie, you can tell I am Yeah, we're still having technical issues, so ladies, bear with us for the next talk. But before we get on to the next talk, I wanted to find out from you, ladies, from you, Susie, how can ladies stay in touch with you? And is there anything that we have in the value vault from you? Just shoot us, let us know how can ladies stay in touch and get awesome value from you.
Thank you. So I'd love to stay in touch with all of you ladies. So you can find me on Instagram. So my Instagram is the Business Success Show, which is a podcast show that I host. You can find me on Facebook, Susie Mosley Payne, and you can also find me on LinkedIn as Suzanne Mosley Payne as well. I'd love to connect with you. In terms of the Value Vault, so I've got a free training on there, which is called Transform Your Business from Struggling to Successful. And that one is all about, it's a 3-part video series, but there is also the slides in the Value Vault. And that's about how to, similar to this one, how to use your business foundations, your business vision and goals, and your strategies to help you transform your business from where it is today to where you want it to be at a point in the future. And I'm also giving away a free strategy call as well to one lady that has attended this. So I don't know how that's going to work, Ramonda. Is that something that you're going to announce separately?
Sorry, announce
the free strategy call.
Yes. Well, what we could do is probably follow up with your attendees after the talk, or I don't know whether you want to choose someone from right now. I can't see who we have on this call, so ladies need to get commenting in the chat box.
Just pop a comment just to let us know that you're on the call, and then we'll pick someone for a free strategy call. But the strategy call is 45 minutes. So if you're hitting a block in your business and you need some help, either to do with your business foundations, your strategies, or your vision and goal planning, then let me know. I would absolutely love to help you.
Amazing.
But get in touch with me, connect with me on social media. I'd love to help all of you.
So Ava says, I have been doing a lot of thinking around my offer, nurturing more. Fantastic, amazing stuff. So ladies, get commenting. If you're on this call right now and you want to get a free call with Susie, get commenting right now. And I'm just going to have to let Susie pick because it is down to you, girl. This is a call with you. I know it's going to be transformational and invaluable for someone, and of course talk through your strategy, your goals, and how you can really take action in your business. This is invaluable. So ladies, raise your hands, leave a comment, and let's let Susie pick someone. Let's just give another minute for everyone to raise their hands. Or yeah, we got right. Can you see raising hands?
I can't. No, I don't know. Let me have
just
a look.
leave a comment then. Just say me if you want Susie to
I
there
can't
we are.
I can't see the comments at all.
You can't see the comments? You might need to click on the chat box at the bottom, and can you see at the bottom of your screen there is a chat box? I can see loads of comments coming in. Thank you, ladies. You can't see?
I can now. I've worked it out, ladies.
Oh, okay. Lisa Marie says me. Gina, Abby, Alice, Tammy, Marisol, Virginia, Elizabeth, Lakeisha, Ariam, Peter, Phillips, Kirsten. Amazing.
Oh, wow. Amazing.
I think we have your video frozen. Okay, that's fine.
Probably because I was in the chat box. I tell you what, I'll pick at least 2. We'll give 2 away. Okay. And we'll be in touch. Is there a way of getting in touch to let people know, Ramonda?
We can take a note of their name. So if you can go back to your chat box and pick 2 people, then I will make sure to make a note out of it, and we will follow up after the summit.
So I'm going to go with Marisol Creed.
Yoo-hoo! Marisol, yes! Congratulations.
And Lakeisha Arrington.
Woohoo! Amazing.
Okay, so excited. So just drop me an email. Those two ladies, just drop me an email, Suze, or a DM on social media, and it's probably easier to do it over Facebook, isn't it? Just drop me a DM on Facebook, and then we'll get something in the diary. I'll send you my diary link over, and then we can get that all set up.
Fantastic. I have noted it all down, ladies, so we'll make sure to make an announcement in the Facebook group. If you're not already in the Facebook group, do make sure you join it. And of course, engage. We've got another talk coming up shortly. So unfortunately, we're out of time for questions, but if you have any questions, for Susie, do make sure you comment in the Facebook group and tag her in your questions, and I'm sure she will be more than happy to answer. Congratulations, ladies, for winning a free strategy call with Susie. Thank you so much. This has been invaluable. I really, really appreciate your time.
Oh, thank you so much, ladies. Thank you, Ramonda, for having me. I've loved it. Absolutely
Amazing.
loved it. I hope I've helped.
This was invaluable. And ladies, for the next talk, if you would like to join our next talk live, we are still having, unfortunately, some technical issues, so we'll be streaming live to Facebook. And also, I just posted a link to the next talk. So if you want to join our upcoming talk with Melanie Spring and Tara Bradford, do make sure you click on the link right now, and or just make a copy of it, and we will be there in the next 10 minutes. So for now, I just want to say thank you so much, Susie. Appreciate your invaluable information today. And ladies, thank you so much for joining this talk.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
We look forward to seeing you
Thank
soon.
you, Amanda.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. See you later, ladies. And do make sure you take a note of the Zoom link, and we will be in for the next talk in 10 minutes. We'll see you there. Bye-bye.